Anything that helps businesses and people save money. If you're going to cut people's costs, you're probably going to do reasonably well right now, right? And you need to be able to demonstrate it very clearly, and you need to be able to do it in a short time. People are not looking for 5-year paybacks. They're looking for 6-month or 1-year paybacks.
Hi, everybody. This is the Peking University HSBC Business School Entrepreneurship Society. Today, we are speaking with Michel, the founder of Reflect Ventures. So may I ask you to introduce yourself?
Sure. So I'm Michel Friedman. I live in Shanghai. I'm an American. I've been out here for, I guess, a bit more than 20 years now. We started Reflect Ventures a year and a half ago. And we've been investing in emerging markets in B2B and B2B2C with a focus on logistics, supply chain, and distribution. We've invested in Pakistan, in Latin America, in Africa, in Bangladesh.
Thank you for the introduction. So you've kind of outlined the industries that you've invested in. So may I ask, what trends in emerging markets excite you?
Well, you've got the long-term trends and the short-term trends. The long-term trend is the adoption of smartphones. And that is, well, two things, the adoption of smartphones and the increase in disposable incomes. And that is enabling new business models. It is now possible to do things in these markets that were not possible 5 to 10 years ago. And people are taking advantage of that. Then on the short term, of course, we all know what is happening right now in the macro situation economically. And well, we live in interesting times. It's getting very interesting. A lot of companies are laying off. Some are acting very decisively and laying off significant numbers of people. Others are going further. They are saying that, looking at what they are doing, they do not believe that they can get to cash flow break even with their current business model. And so they're laying everybody off and looking at whether they can take the money that they've still got and execute a pivot. And then finally, there are companies that say that they're fine and that they're going to move forward. And those are the ones where you want to have a chat with the founder and figure out whether he really is fine and can move forward or whether he's fooling himself.
I see. Thank you so much for sharing. So, given this kind of interesting times that we live in, what is your advice for founders in emerging markets?
So if you're thinking about starting a company, it's probably not a good time to quit your day job. Raising money right now has just gotten a lot harder. If you are a founder already, plan on not getting any money until middle of 2024. Then think about how you're going to run your business so that you're going to survive till then. Ideally, you're going to be cash flow neutral and you are going to be taking over your market while your competition fails.
See, thank you so much for sharing your insights. A quick follow-up question. May I just ask, in your experience, given the times that we live in, is there any particular kind of businesses or industries that are better for the kind of climate that we are living in?
Well, anything that helps businesses and people save money. If you're going to cut people's costs, you're probably going to do reasonably well right now, right? And you need to be able to demonstrate it very clearly, and you need to be able to do it in a short time. People are not looking for 5-year paybacks. They're looking for 6-month or 1-year paybacks.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing.
And then the other thing I would say also is medtech and healthcare. When you're sick, you got to spend money, and you don't really have much of a choice.
Thank you so much for sharing your insights. That's all the questions that I have for today. Thank you so much for your time.
Great. Thank you very much for your time.